Now, aside from Glastonbury, other stuff is happening in festival season in the summer that you can get involved in and also attend. We are back to talking about the Wooden Roots experience, building on their, version of it in 2023. This year, they are taking it to Snape Maltings. They have artists, they have drummers, they have dancers, workshops, ways for you throughout the weekend to connect with roots and dance and rhythm and drumming and people and everything in between. Now, this week we catch up with Sidiki, and a drummer from the Ivory Coast in West Africa who moved here to the UK. That's beginning the next chapter of his journey into music. Producer Eli caught up with him earlier today to hear a little bit more about him.
My name is Sidiki Dembele. I'm from Ivory Coast and Mali. Now live in Manchester, between Manchester and Ivory Coast, basically. And I'm a musician from a griot family.
Wow, okay. So it's a long journey, lots of experience.
Absolutely, it's been a long journey.
Okay, cool. So what were some of the first sounds that you experienced as a young person coming up?
It was definitely singing, because the griots actually do something we call a soul. At the baptism day, after 7 days, when the child is born on the 7 days, we do it like a baptism. Everybody come together with the population, the community and the family relative. They always come from, different part of Africa and get together to celebrate the birth. And the griots sing and play music during all that. So I would say this is the first sound.
Wow, okay. What's the experience like in the UK as a West African drummer?
Life in the UK is totally different. But for me, I've adapted myself very easily as I started traveling very young. When I was about 14, I started traveling internationally. Settled in the UK, I learned the different culture and also the music. The people around me also has taught me a lot, and the people that I work with. So it's been a learning process for me, and I really, really appreciate what I got from that experience, and I'm keeping learning as well.
So how did you meet up with the Wooden Roots team?
I met Jima and Marcus a few years back when they come back to UK from US. We met at a festival. The energy was great, and we had a chat about music, about culture, and his drumming, building, and all that. And from there, we start becoming, friends, and talk about different projects and all that. That's how it all started. So it's through music and also the culture and tradition of West African background.
It must be nice to be in spaces with like-minded people who are creative like yourself.
They're amazing people. What they're doing, there's no word to express, because they are actually bringing the people together all the time, and they're also giving people a new experience to discover the African culture and the dance, the music, and the tradition of West Africa. And they're also making beautiful drums for people. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. And that's not all. The way they engage with people as well as a human is great. They got great energy, and they got good experience to offer. So that's really amazing. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that connection is really important, especially when you're doing kind of music and building community around music, right?
Absolutely. You mentioned the connection. That's absolutely what it is. Because when you meet someone and you kind of like feel if you connected with that person or not. So the connection is absolutely great. And everybody's talking about what they're doing in terms of, bringing this beautiful event on. So it's amazing.
Yeah. And speaking of connections, the weather's out now, the sun is out in the UK, events are starting to happen, people are getting outside, and big things happening for you in August.
Yes, yeah. This summer gonna be fantastic. Wooden Roots is coming up in August. Absolutely looking forward to it because they're bringing very amazing, talented musicians from different part of West Africa, Senegal, Guinea, Ivory Coast, Mali, and and Burkina Faso to share and to connect with the population and those who are into music, and also to teach other people who doesn't have this experience of West African music. There's gonna be a dance, there's gonna be music. I mean, we'll be teaching, and the concert as well with performed by Sona Jabate. I mean, it's gonna be incredible, and I'm so
Wow.
looking forward to it. I'll give this message to everyone to come up and check Wooden Roots experience. Make sure that you go to their website and they book your ticket for the concert, and also for the workshops, drumming and the dance as well. They're gonna be different level sessions also. So even kids are also welcome, and with their parents. So yeah, let's meet up there and have a great time.
Oh, what legend. Thank you, Sidiki. So good to have you on the show today. Head to BritainPeers.org/events/Wooden Roots, or just search for Wooden Roots Experience. This is our lip art.
Watching light clad